you good dear people of YouTube, DeathWood, Facebook, Twitter, and wherever you're currently watching this video. I say Facebook, but you wouldn't see it on Facebook, which is kind of weird. So yes, I am here to tell you about a very important event. And when I say important, I mean huge. And when I say huge, I mean how big. And when I say, okay, let's just go on with it. So I'm here to tell you about auditions. That's right, auditions. I'm sounding very strange. So I'll just go back to normal. Hey! So yes, auditions. The comic, as you know, in my update video, I mentioned about a comic called DeathWood. DeathWood, yes. And DeathWood is practically about, well, it's Naruto based. So yes, except it hasn't got any of the official characters in it, which kind of sucks. And I know what you mean. Like, why don't you have the original? Why don't you have these? Why don't you have them? The reason is because I really didn't have time. And I needed characters as soon as possible to get this done. So yes. The story has been written by me and my friend Kirsty for a roleplay. So you're probably thinking, oh god, it's gonna be rubbish. But I actually turned it out to make it pretty good. I say that, but yeah. So yes, DeathWood is about a couple of characters in this big situation, and then one of them ends up in trouble and ends up in a place like they really don't want to be. So yes, another word of it there is, unfortunately, for all you people that hate it, a love story. What could I say? I couldn't avoid the situation. It needed an ending, it needed a plot, it needed something. And unfortunately, that's the only thing my brain could come up with at the time. But it does have action, and it does involve something else that I can't remember. So yes, the characters you could audition for. First up, Gianara. Gianara is like the main girl in this. She's like the one that kind of personalizes me, but is not me. She's shy, she's tough, and she's confident when she wants to be, which is pretty odd. So yeah, she's kind of like, yeah. So yeah, I don't know. She's just got that personality, if you get what I mean. So she's very shy, very quiet, but she actually toughens out eventually. Kind of like Fluttershy. No, I'm not going to make any references to My Little Pony because I hate that show. So yes, she's kind of like a caterpillar who bursts out into a butterfly. But really frightening. So yeah, I need someone to audition for her that comes across tough, shy, quiet, emotional, tough and tomboyish a bit, if you get what I mean. So have fun with her. And next up, her two brothers. She originally has 3, but unfortunately the other one's not in it, because I didn't have anywhere to put him. Sorry! Now, technically I could say they could be separate people, separate actors, but because Ferrati's only got like 2 lines, I think you could play both. So first up, Zuzu. He's like the main one. Facts about him, he is gay. In my defense, I didn't make him up. But I think that's alright because it gives the plot of the story a bit of flow and it helps me out. I have nothing against gay people. And I'm not gay. This could go. Moving on, quickly. Right. So yeah, Zuzu's like a tough guy. He sometimes forgets to consider people's emotions, I'd say. But I don't know much about him, considering he's not my character. I've been rambling on for 4 minutes, that's not good. Right. And Ferrati is a bit like Gia, but he's not really. He's a bit antisocial. He doesn't really like to get involved with things specifically, unless he really has to. So yeah. Now, the next one is Kibra. Kibra is awesome. If you play Kibra, you will be the comedy artist of the video. You'll be the funny one. You'll be the one that pops out of nowhere and just starts blabbering on and freaking people out. Which is probably what we all like. Kibra I'm gonna have to make this reference. It's a bit like Pinkie Pie. Not the very, very old Pinkie Pie from like 1950, from the 90s. Like the Pinkie Pie we know now. Don't ask me how I have to watch. Don't ask me how I know that. I have to watch My Little Pony with my brother. Unfortunately, he's a brony, and so yeah. Ignore the sound next door to me. So yes. And unfortunately, these references have to be made. So yeah, Keeper's got a My Little Pony Pinkie Pie reference character. So yeah, you get to be very high pitched. Yay! And next up is Zoe. Zoe is like the tough old bird. She's like the main one. She's the one that kicks butt when she needs to. Then again, Gia also does that. But yeah, so if you also audition for Gia, you need to be able to kick butt. Yes. But Zoe's like the serious one. She's the enthusiast. She's the one that puts effort in. She's kind of like Sounds of Destruction person. If you type in Sounds of Destruction episode 1, you'll probably know who I'm talking about because she's really serious and stuff. So yeah, you know who I'm talking about. Continuing on. So, Zoe, you need to be tough. And you take nothing into consideration. If something happens with your friends, you're going to defend them and kick butt. Which is pretty awesome to me. Next one is Luke Domesco. I spent like 25 days trying to figure out a surname for him. Oh, so hard. Luke Domesco is like the main boy, and he's kind of the lovey-dovey for Gia. So yeah, and he's kind of like Silver the Hedgehog, but with a sense of seriosity. Okay, I'm gonna say Seth. Basically, if you type in SATGH episode 1 or whatever, it will come up with these videos, and they're very cool. And basically, there's this mouse called Seth, and it's got that kind of voice in it. Not the first time you meet Seth, the second time you meet Seth. So, the episode 9, yes, SATGH episode 9. Check that out. And find the blue mouse called Seth. He's got that kind of personality and character. I will also put the link in the description so you know who I'm talking about. So carrying on. Wait, no. Wait, did I say Luke Oh my god, I've done this wrong. Right, okay, the guy I just said about Seth, he's the guy for Jackson. Okay, so completely screw that. Completely screw that, okay? Sorry about that, guys. Luke has the same personality as Silver, but with more Same personality as Silver, but with more seriousness and panickiness and freaking outiness. So yeah. Kind of like actually Ginter from Mare. So if you type in Ginter or Mare episode 1, it will come up with that. So yeah. So now going on to Jackson, which is kind of the guy who's Seth. Okay? No, hang on. I don't need to use Seth anymore. Oh my god, this is going wrong. Right. Scrap. Luke Domesco. It has the same sort of personality as Ginter from Mare. And Silver from Sonic the Hedgehog. So if you type in Mare episode 1, it will come up with Ginter's personality. And stuff. Which is like serious and panicky and etc. And then you type in Silver, well, we all know how Silver acts, so it's fine. And now we're going on to Jackson Domesco, which is Luke's brother. Now, Jackson's the bad guy. He's kind of like Ian from Mare. So if you type in Mare episode 5, it will come up with Ian in it. And he's the character with a sarcastic personality, doesn't take much seriously, and etc. He just thinks he can do everything like that. And then, yeah. So that's basically it. But there is another one. Kakora. Now, who is this Kakora? Kakora is practically the nine-tailed fox. But she's not. She's not. Basically, like Naruto, Gia has Kakora. not the Night Elves, but Kokora. And Kokora's a wolf, and basically she's inside Giordano. Don't worry, they're friends, so it's fine. And continuing on, basically, Kokora says one line and roars a lot. So basically, you could audition for her and another part, but you could do it separately. But I don't really mind anymore. So yeah. And also, last of all, just extra Kakaski, really. So audition for them. Yeah, extra Kakaski. So basically, they're hidden in the bush, and then Kokora comes, and then it's just like, wah! So yeah. Okay, so what to do? Rules. I need you to give me a description of why you deserve a part, and why you deserve to be this character. And in this, please, please, do not intimidate people and go, well, I'm the best actor in the world, so nobody can possibly have this character, because I'm just amazing and they're just sucky. But of course, you're nice people, so you wouldn't do that. And plus, next, make sure your microphone is professional and works. For example, make sure your microphone does not do this. Or make funny noises like that when you talk, because then that just won't help me. And also, view and read the lines. The lines will be posted either on Tumblr or Twitter or DeathWood. The link will probably be in the description or up there somewhere in the video. So yeah, go and check that out. And also, when you record it, send an MP3 format to me at thedoodlekid1000productions@gmail.com. Yeah, and how do you think of doing this? It's quite easy. You go onto Tumblr, you get to select the character you want and the lines, and yeah, but you need to title your MP3. Okay? So basically, what you do is, you get your MP3, you record it, and blah blah blah, and you have to put your YouTube, you have to title your MP3, your YouTube username, the character you've chosen, and the line you've done, because there will be multiple lines and etc. Now, please do not put one MP3 and another MP3 together and make it in one MP3, because that will just annoy me, because then I have to go, oh, I have to break it all again. So yeah, just do it separately, and I'll be fine. You can audition for multiple characters, which is totally fine, but I do appreciate if you give up the chance. So yeah, and this also now, so that's DeathWood, and yeah, and which now leads me on to stuff, which is, oh yeah, the next one. I need auditionees for the practice round chapter of Danny the Hedgehog. Basically, I'm not sure if it's going to be a chapter or not, so yeah, that's why it's called a practice round. The chapter's called Broken Love, and it involves only 3 characters, which is Danny, Adam, and Jason the Hedgehog. Adam and Danny are the main ones, and Jason's like the guy who collides them together, I think. So Adam, he's got a silver and sonic personality, that's all I'm going to say. And he's a bit creepy. But he's the main character in this, and he is a bit emotional, and he's not very good at persuading, and he's also very good at messing up things. So yeah. And Jason is the very sarcastic, overreacting one. He gets very over-emotional about everything. I've been going on for 13 minutes. That's not good. Carrying on though. So yeah, that's kind of his personality. And Danny is the very tomboyish character, I'd say. So yeah, she's a bit girlish in this one actually, but she's still got the tomboyish side, but she is quite panicky, I will admit. So yeah, so that's basically for that. And if you want to audition for that, just do the same thing as before, like I've said to do. And don't worry, it'll be fine. You'll be great, I promise. So that's all from me for now. The videos will probably not be posted for a while. So basically, all I want to do is get your recordings together and then do the videos at some point another time. But I just really need the recordings like now. And so yeah, this video will be posted on DeathWood, YouTube, and wherever I can post a video apart from Facebook, because that's my privacy. I don't want people viewing my voice, which is kind of embarrassing. It's happened before. So that's it, guys. See you around. Bye.
Everybody tells me that it's